21D is least squares regression. So this is a similar method to the line of best fit, but it's more accurate. You're going to use your calculator to do this. So what this least squares regression means is when you have data points, so your data points, this is just a made up example right here. Your point would be there, 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 there. So it takes these distances, the point is from the line or least squares regression line. That distance is called your residual. It squares them, so it makes squares, and it finds the line where the sum of those squares is the smallest. So that's where the name comes from for least squares regression. The distance the actual points are from the line squared, add all those up, it minimizes that area. So your calculator is going to do this for you. So what you do is you put your data into list 1 and list 2 just like we were finding correlation. You do the same function, linear regression. So stat, calculate linear regression. And if we do that, we should get this number. So we're actually going to go through and do that right now. If it will load. There we go. We're loaded. So stat, edit to get to your lists. List 1 is 1, 3, 2, 7, 9, and 5. List 2 is -10, 5, 0, 20, 30, and 10. So once you have your data in your two lists, you go to stat, calculate, and then you do linear regression. There is 2 of them, just like before. It doesn't really matter which one you do. I'll just do the first one. Our X list is list 1. Our Y list is list 2. If you want to store the equation so you can graph it, you can hit vars, Y vars, and you can store it in Y1 if you hit enter again. So that'll store that equation into your Y equals and we can make a graph. So if we do that, we hit calculate, there it is, Y equals AX plus B. So our slope is 4.58 if we round. Our y-intercept is -11.44. If you notice here, our R value is 0.987, which means the points pretty much form a line. So we'll actually make a stat plot. If you see now y equals, it put the equation right in there for us. And if we make a stat plot, so second y equals, we're going to use list 1 and list 2 for a scatter diagram or a scatter plot. If we hit graph, we go zoom 9. You can see right there, that is our scattered diagram, the plot, the points, and then it automatically put our line in there, our least squares regression line. So all those distances to the line are minimized.